Wait a second. Hey, you! Come here! You're watching part 2 of this video right now. Don't you know that there's a whole video you should look at before you watch this? Okay, we can fix this. You just need to click on the top right of the video to get redirected to part 1. And if you don't do that, then... well... shit. Guess I have to teach you what happens, huh? Hans, fetch me my teaching hat. Much better. We started playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. This isn't just any fan game. You can fuse any and all Pokemon with one another. For better or worse. Okay, you got it. We're gonna fuse Zubat and Charmander. Oh, that looks kinda cool. Yeah, that looks also pretty good. But I wanna use Charmander as the main Pokemon here. They just fucking spin in the circle. That looks so fucking dumb. But I love it. Whoa, what the fuck? That looks fucking cursed. Holy shit, I don't want that. That looks disgusting. Holy shit. A Zoomander. Oh my god. We managed to earn ourselves 2 badges and got our first ever fusion. All caught up? Let's go. After our small break, we are finally back, and what a way to continue with our journey by reviving God himself, Lord Helix. And after this lucky little catch, could you please help me find one? I'll do that. I wanted to get a fucking Abra anyway. How do I always do it? I only have 1 Pokeball. Hopefully that'll work. Are we insane or what? We are fucking chads. Holy shit. We are ready to improve perfection even more. Or not. We also caught a Cleffa which we sent to some lucky chap over the Wonder Trade system and received a Snubmer. Exploring further north, where we found some really good looking fusions. Campbell Flynn would like to bet. Ooh. I kinda like that design actually. I think that looks really sick. And some not so pleasant ones. Youngster Dan. Papo! We reached Bill's house, who took his love for Pokemon a bit too far. 2021, the 21st of February. Experiment number 32. I will now test the effects of using DNA splice on a human by using it on myself and this right on. Experiment starting in 3, 2, 1. Luckily for us, he had the right equipment for us ready. Electroshock therapy goes a long way in dealing with this kind of troublesome disease. Having shown Bill the error of his ways, we eventually receive a ticket to the SSN. Since our next destination is going to be flooded with water-type Pokemon, expanding the type diversity of our team was in order. So say hello to our newest punching bag, Magichu. And even our long-capped egg hatched while we were heading southbound to Vermilion City, revealing a Clefursa. I couldn't contain my excitement for the luxury cruiser any longer, so as soon as we arrived in Vermilion City, we headed straight for the SSN to enjoy a well-deserved vacation. This isn't a normal cruise. This is a convention, the worst kind of all. The moment we set foot on the ship, I could smell it. It seems Bill tried to send us here to do some cleaning. A little heads up would have been nice, but our Pokemon need to vent a bit of their bloodthirsty rage anyway. Our team experienced major developments during our lethal carnage. Mr. Pog, Charbet, Nidoki, and our Pika Cop all evolved, adding some extra power to our punches. Halfway through deep cleaning the ship, we ran into our four-eyed friend again. I knew something was off when we first bullied him. Maybe losing his root fossil will let him get his shit together. With everyone in the ship having received an informal education in their sins, the only one left to be punished is Glue. Sadly, we didn't have the privilege of healing our Pokemon beforehand, so Pikacarp has to sit this one out. Glue's Pidgeotto gave us a tough time during our last battle, but our new Rock-type Catanite allowed us to flatten it with Rollout. Up next is his fused starter Pokemon, which, thankfully, misses its takedown while we sweep it off the field with Wing Attack. Thanks to the diversity of Charbet's moveset, we can easily kick both his Manecade with another Wing Attack and the Starbra with a bite to the curb. After this little warm-up, we can finally exit the ship, but immediately fall into an advertisement trap. My friend was supposed to meet me here, but he's running so late that he might just miss the ship. I, on the other hand, never miss anything, thanks to this Pokemon move called Swift. Are we in a fucking TV commercial right now?
Hi, Swift here for Flex Swift, the incredible Pokemon. Flex Swift is tough stuff. Now that's a lot of damage.
With the power of Swift, only $35.99 plus shipping, our team looks about ready to take on the absolute unit of a man, Lieutenant Surge. Even our Pikacarp evolved while we were taking out the small fry in his gym. Look at this handsome boy, he's got the eyes of a champion, and we can put that bloodlust to work. Since Surge only has 3 Pokemon, we need to be careful when deciding who to send into the fight. Charbet is a flying type, so not ideal against Surge's electric exclusive team. The Lieutenant sends out a Voltorb Krabby Fusion, meaning our weapons can get some good shots in with Vine Whip. Next up is his Pikachu. Even though it's a flying type Pokemon, we have no choice but to send out our Nidoking and try to take it down with Rock 2. Nidoking was left hurting even though we used the Super Potion. We still have to take down the signature Pokemon Raybuzz. Thankfully, it exclusively uses Thunder Punch and Quick Attack, meaning the ability of our Pikados, Intimidate, can put a damper on the offense of that monster. Pikados can't quite clutch it out, but Weepinf is looking as strong as ever. One Fake Out is all it needs, and the Thunder Badge is ours. Before we leave Vermilion City for good, there's still one thing we can do. Catch a Meowth and trade it away to an NPC to receive a Slowpoke. Our next destination is Celadon City. Though before we can go there, we first have to cross a rock tunnel, and as is customary, we catch a Diglett. We also catch a Machop and find an old man that, after some convincing, gave us an on-edge for free that we named Phi. After having hunted the entire Zubat population of the region to extinction, Lavender Town welcomes us with open arms. As any homicidal maniac would, we visit the gravesite of our past victims just to rub in our win one final time. To our surprise, we aren't the only ones that have their priorities in order. It seems like Glue had the same idea. And what better way to disrespect the dead than by battling right on their graves? Since I knew that our first opponent would be a flying type, my monster of choice was our Gyarados Pikachu fusion, so we could make quick work of Glue's Pidgeotto. Unfortunately for us, he fused it with a ground type Pokemon, meaning it is completely unfazed by our electric type attacks. And sadly, our Pikados just wasn't up to the task and faints before it can deal the finishing blow on the Kuato. We won't have to worry though, we have many heavy hitters in our team. Charbet swoops in and easily takes out what is left of Glue's Kuato with an air cutter. Even Glue's next Pokemon doesn't stand a chance against our Charbet. One bite was all it took to bring down Glue's Starbra. We might not be so lucky when it comes to his Gyarados though. Air cutter barely leaves a scratch, whilst the Thrash from Gyarados almost takes us out in one swing. Though Mr. Park, our Kadabra Omanite fusion, is feeling up to the challenge of taking revenge. Tanks the Thrash like a champ, counters with the confusion, making Gyarados faint and truly living up to its name. Glue's starter is up next. This might be a little too much for Omabra to handle. Right before it got mowed down by a Razor Leaf, it managed to land 2 confusions, paving the way for Weepinf to take home that find. Glue's last Pokemon is an Execute, which stood no chance when hit by a Bug Bite from our pussy. After defiling the grave of many beloved pets, we notice that Team Rocket is also here, kidnapping an old man. Patting them on the back for their services, we leave Pokemon Tower and Lavender Town all together, and finally set foot in Celadon City. Gambling addicts that are versed in the locations of the first generation Pokemon games know what you can find in this very city. The game corner, and you know that there's no better gambler this side of Kanto than me. Having drained the college funds of our future children to completion, we drunkenly stumble out of the casino and find Erika, this city's gym leader. Those two grunts we saw in Lavender Town apparently dragged the old dude all the way to Celadon. Erika seems to want to rescue him, but honestly I didn't quite listen. Though hold on, if she wants to foil Giovanni's plans, we let her get to him and then defeat her and save the day for Team Rocket. We might just get on Giovanni's good side. Let's do it, Erika, we gotta save the old guy. Not a very tactful place to kidnap someone to.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another legit food review.
Before we take on any rocket grunts to gain Erika's trust, we are able to catch a Coughing and a Grimer, as well as evolve our Picadillos into Arados. We can't tell any of the grunts here that we actually just want to help them. As soon as one of them finds out, they want in on our plan. It's also time for us to fuse our Slowpoke. We chose our recently caught Digda, and it soon evolved into a slow trio. Finally, we arrive in Giovanni's office and see that he already mopped the floor with Erika. That woman can't even lose, right? All that is left to do now is have a friendly battle with Giovanni to decide on who gets to keep Erika's money. We missed our chance to save Team Rocket's leader, but we can still impress him. Don't know much about Giovanni's Pokemon, so we blindly send in Rados, who gets met with a level 34 Onix, 8 levels higher than he is. Despite the level difference, Rados seemed to be putting up a good fight. That is, until it flinched and after that critical hit by the enemy's Rock Slide. Nidokee's up next, and I'll be honest, I didn't have much faith in it. I used its turn to use a max revive on our Rados. Surprisingly, Nidokee took Onix's Rock Slide like a champ, and what followed was an exchange of blows between the two, which Nidokee ultimately won despite a 10 level difference. Giovanni then sent out his Rhyhorn Lapras fusion that didn't even give our Omabra a chance to attack. Charbet was up next, but Giovanni switched out his Pokemon to a Honkan, which Charbet was not equipped to deal with. That's no problem, since Rados is ready for round 2, baby! That was a shot in the dark, but I know who can turn this fight around. Our Pussy will surely take this monster down. Slowtiro, your turn. Okay, we are running out of options here. Nidoking, do something, please! I am so happy that I streamed this, because Nidoking unironically survived Honkan's Dizzy Punch with a single HP and returned the favor with Iron Tail, taking it out. We only have a single revive left, and this is what we do with it. Chat, what other attacks did this guy have again? I think we need to use a revive here and use it on Rados. I think that's our only chance. We have to use the Super Potion here too, no way around that. If we win this, this would be so clutch. Ice Beam, okay. It got a crit, are you kidding me? Oh, Super Potion again, I guess. Oh, it loves Bulldoze too, fuck. This is real bad. What can we do here? I think we have to heal and pray to use its weak attack some more. Good, no Bulldoze. We can attack this turn. We only need to hit Dragon Rage twice and we won. Bulldoze, okay, it didn't kill us. We need to heal again. We needed to not use Bulldoze twice right now. Chip away, okay, that's good. Heal up again. Ice Beam, we won! One last Dragon Rage and don't crit me, don't crit me. There we fucking go! Holy shit, that was a clutch win. I need to see at least one Pog in chat right now. I see that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. I throw them at the enemy, hoping to win. You're right. Giovanni was so impressed with our battle prowess and waifu taste that he deemed it fitting to gift us a Silph Scope and the entirety of Celadon City. And of course, humbly, we accept. Team Rocket is gone and now it is time to take our place as God Emperor of Celadon City. It didn't even take us 2 minutes and we already found some easy prey to get us started, the Rock Collector. Armed now with the Skull Fossil, we continue to roam the streets in hopes of finding some more willing patrons. Hey Grandma, is that you, Eevee? Silly Grandma. That's just the dementia talking again. Oi! You got a license for that, Ponyta? Oh, I'll have to confiscate this, I do. We have an entire city, as well as its entire waifu market under our control. Why not just call it here? We have what we wanted, right? Money, slaves, waifus. Why did we go on this journey again?